Hello. I hope everyone is doing really well. So, I wanted to make this video and I've been wanting to make it for a while. So, it's on what I would call my guitar player and playing pet peeves. I've got about five, I guess 5 to 10 of them, but let's start with the first one. One of my first and biggest pet peeves are people on YouTube specifically, or anywhere else for that matter, that do a demo of a guitar, but they play it with via distortion or high volume amps and things of that nature. That's really why I started this channel. Every time I Googled whether it be a PRS, a 175, a Gibson, a Strat, any of those things that I was ever interested in buying, whenever I Googled them, the guy who was trying them out would inevitably put distortion on that. And that's great if you're a blues player, but there are clean blues. That's great if you're a rock player, but there are clean rock songs. You can't tell the tone of a guitar by throwing a pedal in front of it or putting it on high gain. At some point, you want to see how it takes to distortion, but I think that whenever you start doing that, what you're really trying out or what you're really demoing is either the amp or the pedal. So that's a pet peeve. Second pet peeve is using a guitar pick on a classical guitar. I don't even know where this one came from. Maybe I'm OCD, but unless you're Tommy Tedesco, and I know he played a lot of that stuff in your session player, don't use a pick, a plastic pick on a classical guitar. Use your finger. Do something else. I don't know. It just bothers me. So anyway, the third one both the third and the fourth are related to theory. The third are guitar players who don't want to learn any theory. Okay, any understanding of the instrument. They think for some reason that if they learn theory, it's not cool. It's better and cooler to say, "Oh, I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm playing this, and this is all mumbo jumbo." No, yes, I love Rick Beato. I love all those guys like that. So theory is important, and I tell you what, secret to all, it will make you a better player once you understand it. And I don't know what rock you live under, but the ability to read music and understand what you're playing will always, always, always make you play better. I don't care who you are. It's not going to stifle your creativity because you can still be very creative. So that's one of my pet peeves: the inability, or at least the lack of interest in learning anything theoretical. Now, number four is the opposite of that. You have the guitar players who went to conservatory and who think that their art form comes a lot from classical guys and jazz guys are superior to other genres because they didn't go to conservatory and they don't understand theory. Well, I've got news for those guys as well, which is, you know, all the answers are not in the books. A lot of it has to do with your learning on the bandstand, listening, and music is emotional at its core. So it's not all theoretical. So basically, three and four kind of tied in. Don't say you don't want to learn theory. Don't say everything is in the theory. It's got to be a combination of the two that's going to improve your playing and make you a better guitar player and a better musician overall. All right. The fifth one, I think I'm up to five by now, is historical knowledge. I can't tell you how many times I've spoken to a guitar player and I reference somebody and they have no clue who I'm talking about. You don't have to be a musical historian, but let me tell you this. If you were to have a conversation or a dialogue with a cellist, a violinist, a pianist, they all know who preceded them, all the players. I think that historical underpinnings and understanding, the instrument in and of itself, the players who came before you, is only going to add to the richness of your playing and putting it into historical context. And that includes you, the rock boys, too. So it's not about, oh, I'm studying classical or I'm studying jazz and, Segovia came and this is Segovia school or this is Benson and, things of that nature. Just really understanding the history of the instrument, the players that preceded you, and your contemporary players. Just be informed and seek some knowledge. That's going to help your playing in and of itself. All right. I think I'm up to six, and the last one. It's about instant gratification. Man, this is a beautiful instrument, but it is not about instant gratification. Yes, there are some things you can do immediately that's going to improve your playing. You could go to Guitar Center or any place else, buy a guitar, and learn a couple of chords and learn some Beatles songs, and it's very, very satisfying. But guitar is an extremely difficult instrument to master. And it does take years and years of practice and effort and trials and tribulations to get better at it. So it's not about instant gratification. And, I think that people are doing a disservice when you go online and say, well, I can teach you how to play this in 5 minutes. I can teach you this if you just do these scales and this pattern every day for 2 minutes. It doesn't work that way. If you love the instrument, you're going to want to commit to it and you're going to want to put some time in. So thank you for watching and go practice. Take care. Bye now.